Moving to our next panelist. Cheryl joined MERA, the Association for Sustainable Manufacturing, in 2018. Her primary responsibilities include the planning and execution of events and executive council meetings and working with the MERA team to drive member engagement. Cheryl brings a strong background and extensive experience to MERA. She previously worked at a corporate meeting, planning and association management firm for 20 years. At the firm, Cheryl was responsible for planning conferences and meetings for a variety of companies and associations. Additionally, she manages the business of multiple membership associations. Prior to that, Cheryl was a catering sales manager at Ramada, Marriott, and Hilton Hotels. Cheryl has earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Hotel, Restaurant, and Institutional Management from Michigan State University. Welcome, Cheryl. I think your experience at the remanufacturing industry plus inherent experience of event management and multi-stakeholder management can definitely help us learn a lot about your experience and how you've contributed to this industry. So over to you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Saloni. And thank you to Recreate for inviting me today to share a little bit about MERA, the Association for Sustainable Manufacturing. MERA is a trade association in the United States. Our members include remanufacturers, core and component suppliers, professional services firms, and universities. These are some of the industries that remanufacture. Our members are primarily in the automotive and commercial vehicle sectors. MERA has created a community for remanufacturers that we refer to as our circle. So this statement is from the voice of our members. We are remanufacturers, we are innovators. We engineer and manufacture finished goods a second time. We are sustainable by definition and responsible by design. We play a vital role in a strong circular economy. And all of our work is done with a focus on quality, value, and the environment. From the beginning, MERA set out to set the quality of remanufacturing on par with new manufacturing. Traditionally, reman was put into the same category as rebuilt and other re-words. That was the perception of where it belonged, but we know that's not the reality. The reality is that remanufacturing has more in common with new manufacturing than any other process. It has manufacturing right in the word. So our goal is to make the perception in the marketplace equal to the reality. And we envision a world where remanufactured goods are demanded. So remanufacturing is manufacturing. It's just manufacturing with reuse. That makes it sustainable by definition and responsible by design. At MERA, we're all about elevating and mainstreaming remanufacturing. Remanufactured goods are like new, but better. They have like new quality, but they have a better value and they're better for the environment. So quality, value, and green are three words to describe remanufacturing. When we work to elevate remanufacturing, we talk about the quality. And when we work to mainstream, we focus more on the green aspects. So I'll talk a little bit about how we elevate. This is a Cummins sustainability report from 2012-13. And I'm not showing this just because Vaishali is on our panel today. This is actually an example we have used for several years. But it's a great example of elevating the industry. Cummins put a remanufacturing facility right on the cover of their sustainability report, showing not only how critical it is for their sustainability efforts, but elevating remanufacturing. When you think of a plant, a lot of people think of a dirty kind of, environment, but the environment you see here is completely a clean environment. In fact, it's pristine. And it should not go unnoticed that even in 2012, Cummins highlighted a female on the cover as well. When we go to trade shows, we have a display in our booth and we play, is it new or is it reman? So instead of putting an old dirty core next to a remanufactured product, instead we put a new product next to a remanufactured product. And when we have people guess, is it new or is it Reman? In most cases, they cannot tell the difference. MERA was instrumental in getting remanufacturing legislation passed in the US, signed into law in 2015. It's called the Federal Vehicle Repair Cost Savings Act, and it encourages the use of remanufactured vehicle components to maintain federal vehicles, as long as doing so reduces costs and maintains quality. MERA is also the home to Manufactured Again certification, where remanufacturing and new manufacturing meet the same international quality standards. So again, remanufacturing is manufacturing, and with this certification, we show that they pass the same test. The program began in 2017, and today we have 28 companies with 58 registered facilities around the world. And here you can see the logos of the companies who are certified. And this shows visually where those 58 registered facilities are located around the world. And for us, they're near and far. Auto Electric International was one of the first companies to be certified, and they're located right down the road from our offices here in Michigan. In fact, it's where I had my first remanufacturing factory tour. AER Technologies is located in California. They remanufacture electronic components like instrument clusters and radios. And Cummins is a registered company as well. In addition to the rest of their facilities, they have 2 locations, as Vaishali mentioned, in India. Both are certified Manufactured Again. So when we talk about mainstreaming, the reason we do that is because remanufacturing isn't isn't a word that is common for daily use. Most people don't understand what it means. So here, which you cannot see, is a symbol, which I'll show you here. These are our members holding the symbol. We took the common recycling symbol, reduce, reuse, recycle, and we realized that it was missing something. It was missing an arrow for remanufacturing. So we added that arrow and we put it in the 3rd spot. So it's reduce, reuse, reman, recycle, because you should always consider remanufacturing before traditional recycling. And again, these are just fun pictures of our members holding the symbol, and these were all taken at Rematec in Amsterdam a couple of years ago. So again, mainstreaming so that people understand. They understand that they understand reuse, and they understand manufacturing with reuse. So we thought if it's sustainable by definition and responsible by design, we take the words that are common, sustainable and manufacturing. Remanufacturing is sustainable manufacturing. They understand sustainable. It's a method of harvesting or using a resource so that it's not completely used up. And everyone understands manufacturing. It's a process of making something by hand or machine systematically. Together, sustainable manufacturing is a common word description of remanufacturing. Another way that we mainstream is to encourage our members to celebrate Earth Day. Earth Day has been on April 22nd and has been celebrated around the world for over 50 years. And we tell members to get out there and talk about remanufacturing on that day, a day when the rest of the world is listening. This is an example of a member company who invited a government official to their factory for a plant tour on Earth Day to understand about their business and the environmental benefits. And here's an example of several of our members' social media posts on Earth Day, highlighting how they, what we like to say, live the spirit of Earth Day every day. And on the bottom left here, this is the symbol that I was just mentioning before, the recycling symbol that we took and made the symbol for remanufacturing, which is trademarked by MERA. But here you can see that a member has used it in their social media post. And then, of course, the reason we're here today, diversity, equity, and inclusion. MERA takes this very seriously, and at the beginning of every event and meeting, we read this statement. MERA fosters a respectful, diverse, and collaborative community. We are stronger together because we promote inclusion in all aspects of our industry. And this is something that we at MERA and our members have embraced. So last year, we created the Women in Remanufacturing Network. The network was created to provide a place where women from diverse roles within our community can come together to connect, inspire, guide, and support each other. The network provides a place where women in all stages of their careers can discuss the challenges and opportunities of succeeding in a male-dominated industry. The group was launched in August of 2020, the same week as the 100th anniversary of the women's right to vote in the US. So we've had several activities. We meet virtually. We've had roundtable discussions. We've brought in speakers, and we're getting to know each other in smaller group discussions. And we're really just getting started. But I am very excited about the group, and we do have over 50 women who are already involved. And with that, thank you for your time, and I will turn it back over to Saloni.
Thank you, Cheryl. It is really inspiring for us to hear on how you and MERA are not just enabling adoption of remanufacturing, but actually ensuring the change that remanufacturing can become by changing it from a perception to a reality. And I think that's what brings adoption. That's what can poise our economy from or to a sustainable and circular status. So thank you, Cheryl. Also, Cheryl, I think it was great to hear on how you are enabling women in the remanufacturing network to work together towards their growth in the industry. We look forward to discussing more about this with you through the panel. So I will sort of hold on that thought.